everybody, Davey, it's Warriors
Yay!
Day! We are full of energy today. How are you guys
replaced
doing?
Napoleon.
Yeah, we replaced Napoleon
gone.
with 3 beautiful helmets.
Doesn't make any sound, but it's okay.
Hey everybody, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
Big
not
day
tired.
today.
I'm not tired at all. It is a big day today, actually. We just, right now, I think, are actually in maintenance. So they're...
So you're forced to watch
you're
us.
stuck with us. We're doing maintenance for patch 1.21. Also includes a live update 1.21.1. Which
Math.
is big. It's a lot of stuff. Obviously, the biggest part of it, which we're super psyched about, is the arena trials training. We're going to have our good friend Gaelic on a little later to play through with that with Damien a bit. Maybe improve Damien's Kensei if that's possible.
Cool.
Because he's already very good.
It's really possible.
I asked him, I was like, what would you like to work on? He's like, nothing. It's perfect.
He flows into my hands.
No. Let's move on. Let's move on. But in case you've missed the last couple weeks' shows, or if you're a new viewer or such, we do have a lot of new people flowing into the game, actually. Very high-level highlights of the patch, and you can get the full patch notes on ForHonorGame.com/patch notes. There's the arena training mode. There's full controller customization, which is a huge community request we've had since launch. So you can finally do it on all platforms. We have removed the 10-minute penalty from the AFK kick in non-ranked modes.
It's not only AFK kick, it's now when you quit, you don't have the matchmaking time penalty anymore.
That's why we bring him on the show.
Yeah.
Those sorts. We call him Dr. Details.
Tell us what you think about it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But that's just, we have a whole thing with AFK and such. That
See,
we're-
Bleach
we're
Medicine is in
working
the
on.
room.
This is not a permanent thing, but we know that people were a little overly penalized when we changed the thresholds and all that. Well, I just spit when I said that. There's also a fix for the memory leak, for a memory leak issue that some PC players...
Yes, the memory leak fix.
Windows 7
Windows
something.
7 specifically were experiencing. So a number of you may be happy today because that has been an elusive bug that took a long time for us to track down, but we got there. A number of balance tweaks and bug fixes across the stable of characters, so I do urge you to check out the patch notes. But also, I think that's something that's very cool, which is a bit of a bonus. The arena mode, in it, as you'll see in a few minutes, there are new arena maps.
Yep.
And rather than just locking that to the training, you get to use them in the regular brawl and duel rotation. So you're getting 3 new maps today. That's dope. And there's a whole lot more. There's a really, it's like a 17-page patch note. So check it out if you haven't seen it. It's on our Reddit right now. It's on our website, ForHonorGame.com/patch notes.
Awesome.
Yes. So speaking of that patch. Okay. Speaking of that patch. This was a thing I was going to talk about. I was going to tell you about. We were all going to be on the same page. We're going to move forward together. But unfortunately, oh look, close up on Smiling Damien. And then one of our early access content creators decided to tell you about it early and blew my whole communication plan out of the water. But there's a thing with the Centurion that some people are calling an infinite, which is technically not true. But there is a problematic new sequence from the Centurion that could be perceived as an infinite. You can actually parry out of it if you're quite good.
Quite good.
And it is not something we want to keep in the game.
No, it's not as designed.
And we are fixing it. We already had. We already found it. We already had the fix ready. It's coming 1 week from today is the plan. We plan to do a live update next week. I say plan because things can always change, right? We talk about this every week. Things in production can change. Something can be caught. Something can hitch us, but that's the plan. Yes, it will be a week of annoyance, but a week is in the grand scheme
good
of
old
things.
days of the Centurion.
Yeah, that was only a week. But anyway, that's what I wanted to level set with people. But unfortunately, the message got out early, and then people started freaking out. You've broken the game. The Centurion's broken again. You assholes. Not true. It's just this one thing, and it's getting fixed very quickly.
Yeah, and each time we do rebalance, we open that door.
Yeah.
That we might introduce a new issue or something we don't want to have like that.
Yes.
And that's Either we don't touch anything. Either
Spliced and
we-
1 million kitties are in the room.
And if you would like to know specifically what the fix is, I've talked to the fight guys because I did see people saying, "Oh, that's nice. What is it specifically going to be?" So here's what it is: the light chain into the heavy will be delayed by 100 milliseconds on a miss, and the charged jab recovery on hit is increased by 100 milliseconds. So it's really a timing thing. So that should help it out.
Yeah.
So that's that. Okay, let's move on. This one's for you, Damien.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
the event order we did last week.
Yeah.
Tribute.
It
Vanquisher.
was a very popular one. So
So that was really interesting, right?
So,
Because we don't see the hugest population playing in Tribute. We'd like to see more.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
And
just
we
sort of
did a tribute order, and everybody started playing again tribute. And the order was completed way much faster than what we expected.
Super fast, especially
Super
I think
fast.
PS4 was the fastest
So
one.
yeah, so like
Yeah.
it was nice that to see this embracement and people being happy and playing it.
Mhm.
It wasn't that nice to see the orders being completed that quickly.
Yeah, that's not the
So
plan when you create
that's
them.
not the plan when we want to create an order. We want at least to have it on during at least one day. So it's something we're looking into is how can we avoid that in the future.
Watching to see if
So that
Hyperion
players
is going to
can
be
have
here.
time to participate, have time to get the 2000
Oh,
skins,
there's Hyperion, speak of
have
the
time
devil.
to enjoy the order, but at the same time be able to complete it.
Yeah.
Because if it was the reverse, and let's say it wasn't popular at all, maybe it wouldn't have been completed and
Right.
nobody would have gotten the...
So it's like trying to hit a moving target
Yeah.
when you calculate the threshold.
And we take into account the data of past events, we look at everything.
Ice
and,
Guys is in here too.
and all of
Cool.
that, and we're still sometimes miss it.
Right.
So
This was
we
a
had a big
particularly
discussion
interesting
with
case, I think.
the guy in charge of that, and we were trying to see what we can do.
He's
At
been
least on
walking around the
values.
office, so it's like that scene
Yeah,
in Game
ashamed.
of Thrones, exactly.
Very
We get
ashamed.
to
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
things at him and
Yeah.
say, shame! And he feels very sad about it.
Yeah, and as he should.
Wow. Jeremy, we love you. We wanted to mention it because, that's not our intent for those to finish
Yeah.
quickly. We want as
Yeah.
many people to participate as we can. But you guys are looking at that in the longer term of
Yeah,
how
so
we can work with that.
like short term, how can we tweak the values or the lifespan of the order to avoid this type of situation? And long term is how can we improve that system
Yeah.
so that even when it's completed, it's not done or it's still playable and things
Yeah.
like that. We had some good ideas from the committee as well on that subject, so we'll see. But at least on the short term, how can we avoid again that situation?
Yes. But thank you for those who did participate.
Yeah, yeah.
And that gives us a lot of ideas, I think, around Tribute, which is cool. Okay, so something else Damien and I actually were just discussing yesterday. So we've talked briefly about it before. I know that the death ball is a topic in the community. The roving gangs of fours that can just sweep through a match and we want
sometimes
to
win.
work on the best way to address that. But what we did see, there's actually a lot of points of
Debates
view
and- yeah.
on exactly what the issue is, if there even is an issue, how they would deal. So we kind of wanted to call for info, more discussion from you guys on. I think Dominion is what we're most interested in, right?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
how the death ball, in your opinion, applies to Dominion, and then the team can look at that and see what the most meaningful way to address it is.
Yes, exactly.
If we need to, maybe some of you think we don't, because I know that I saw a lot of that as well.
It's
So-
something we discussed last week in the committee workshop.
Yeah.
At their level, it doesn't seem to be that big of a strategy.
Right.
But maybe at other level, it is a viable strategy. That
And
is
then-
also frustrating for the other team, so it's something we'd like to look into.
Yeah. So please head over to Reddit. I haven't had a chance to create a thread about it, so I don't know if one of our mods wants to, or I can do it after the show. But we'd like to just have a discussion there and see what all the different points of view are, see if there's a prevailing
Yeah.
one, and move on from there. But that's just cool. That's the sort of things that just happen on the fly. I was walking through the hallway, and Damien and one of our game mode designers was like, "Hey, we want to tackle this, but we need more info. So ask
Yeah.
the community." So that's what we're doing.
Exactly.
Tournament rewards. This is an interesting FYI.
Yeah, this is the time. The time we spoke about like many different warriors. Then
It's true.
that we are at season 6 removing the season 3, season 4, and season 5 rewards for good of the tournaments. So if you want to get those, it's now or never.
I never play I don't play
So this was
tournaments, so
always
it
the
doesn't really matter to me.
design. For each season, this was the.
I played tournament
design.
once.
And then we said, okay,
And then I was
let's
like,
go
I'm
for
good.
the dedicated servers so that everybody
Has a
can
chance.
enjoy, has a chance to get those, etc.
So the NAT doesn't
You
come
had
into
3
play.
months,
Yeah.
and you still have a few weeks to get those. And then
Yes.
we will make room for the new ones.
Yes. So there will be new ones coming in season 6, which we'll show you when we get closer to season 6.
Yeah.
But please spread the word on that. I don't want people to be surprised.
Splice.
Let's talk about
If
it
I
kind
could
of
play
each
tournament
season when
PC,
this
feels
topic
bad,
comes up.
man.
Yeah.
But for real this time, at the end of season 5 and before, all those
Gladiator
rewards
is
for tournaments go away.
fine.
Yeah.
We'll
And,
focus
and we
on-
might find ways to reintroduce them in another way, but we'd like to make some room for the new
Because
ones.
otherwise, we want
Shaman
them to
and
feel
Arusha.
special.
You need to get good at
they're
fighting
Always
them.
available for everyone.
And also, the more we have rewards, the lowest
Neo
chance
stretch.
you will get the one you want. So we can't
That's
keep
a good
the
point
bank
too with
filling
the,
up.
the
Yeah,
matrix of how
Yeah.
you unlock them
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah.
exactly.
So yeah.
Plus, there's an arena coming out, so you can learn how to fight them. Today, right now.
Something we mentioned last week that is still ongoing. We're doing a big discount on
Are we?
battle outfits.
That's cool.
Yes, it's through the 26th of April at 8 a.m. ends. So you can get them for quite a discount. So the 1,500 steel ones you get for 1,000. The 3,000 steel ones you can get for 2,000. And the 5,000 steel battle outfits you can get for 3,000.
That's cool.
So if you're interested in picking up some battle
No
outfits,
one
cheap, now's your
cares.
chance. And
Finally,
something very fun for this
Yeah.
weekend. This is a fan fave. We've got a new event playlist. We're bringing back
Dance of Death.
Dance of Death. That goes live basically as soon as this maintenance is over. Forgive the 8 a.m. on that card there, but it starts as soon as we're done with maintenance. As soon as the game is back up, you can get into Dance of Death through the events playlist. If you don't know what Dance of Death is, Damien, give him a quick spiel about it.
It's a brawl 2v2,
Yep.
but
But
the only way to win is to have both players killed at the same time. And each time you kill a player, he will take 1 more second to respawn. You need to kill.
Oh yeah,
kill, to kill.
yeah. This was
It's
fun.
awesome.
This was
it's
fun
super
back when it
hectic,
happened.
super frantic, because
And it's the brawl where you don't have the question, should I play honorably or not? Because the only way to win is to hit both targets at the same time.
yeah. So throw your honor out the window.
Yeah. There is no honor
Are
in Dance of Death.
we? What? I'm getting. Why are you?
There is no honor.
Sorry, I'm getting a note over here. Yes, I already said that. I know. I said.
Yeah,
I
we
already
said it.
clarified it.
She's so confused, man.
She's
I don't know
confusing
why.
me, Alex.
Anyway,
I'm gonna do the thing that I should never do, which is ask you a question live on the air.
oh,
I had heard there was a chance that this Dance of Death would be on the new arena maps. Will it or won't it?
it's not. No, it's not.
Fudge.
It's not. It's not because the duel and brawl arena maps will be pushed. I think pushed for the next season on the rotation. I don't know.
No.
in fact.
Those
I don't
are.
know.
That part is true.
That part is true.
you
I
can
know
play
for
them now.
tournaments it
Yeah.
will be next season.
Okay.
So for Dance of Death, I do not know.
The great thing about
Maybe.
this is when I do this to Damien and I
Maybe.
put him on the spot, usually someone from his team is watching the show and saves him.
and then
messages
tell
us.
me, oh, you should have answered that. I'm like, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be cool if we could do that.
Figure it out.
Let's figure it out. But anyway, people will be excited to play Dance of Death. We had overwhelmingly positive response last time we did it. It's very fun, very fast, and just really hectic. I'm excited to get in there. So, you have a full week for that. It ends next Thursday. We have content of the week, and it is not a battle outfit.
It's not.
We get accused of doing battle outfits too much.
Yeah.
It's not a battle outfit. It is an emote.
Woohoo!
For 7,000 steel. It's called Ready to Rumble. Let's check it out right now, Max, and then we'll be back with Gaelic to check out arena mode.
I like the sound of that.
Hey, welcome.
Hello.
The man who rivals Rahman with tattoos and being in good shape.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm actually better than him.
Whoa!
There is not even a battle here, I think.
That's true. These are much more detailed. I have. You don't know that, but I have. Hi, Gaelic. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. You're showing off your meme shirt, by the way.
Greatly inspired, or I could say copied from a meme that was put on
The Age of
Reddit.
Wolves meme, yes.
Yeah.
It's not holding up very well, though. The plastic
No,
is
but
not.
the
that's
back,
the
back
look
is
quality.
much better. I don't know if we can.
Yeah, we got to
Go down.
Yeah.
Do some squats.
Well, so one of I sort of think of you as like with football, you're like the special teams guy. Like you do like special objectives within the For Honor team in my mind. That's not your title, but that's how I think of you. So one of those things is our new module, arena trials, training, whatever we want to call it. It's all those things in one. And who did you work with on this, by the way? We should talk about
We
that.
worked with an external studio called Gobo, who are in Brighton, UK.
On the beach.
Yeah.
But no sun, so they work.
Well,
It is much better for us.
They did an awesome job. I'm just super happy about the work that they did.
Yeah, they did. It's really cool how quickly, just from my kind of outside perspective, how quickly they kind of integrated into the team, even though they're across the sea. It's really great stuff, and I think it feels really cohesive to the whole game too. So like,
Arena,
really
it's funny.
so what do you want to show us today?
So today I want to quickly show you the trials, which is our new onboarding. But I want to spend more time on the arena because I think that's the feature that you guys will enjoy the most.
Yeah.
So the trials, we previously had a practice mode that was one long tutorial in the Harrogate map, but we decided to chunk up the information so that players could play like specifically the moves that they want to practice.
Yeah.
We added a scoring system so that you would get feedback on if you were doing the moves well or not. You also get rewards by completing the trials. And we also added in the Warrior Trials new mechanics that we wanted to teach you guys that wasn't in the initial practice mode.
Do we have the rewards?
We
show
do.
or not?
Max has an image, but we even have something better. Sorry, I steamrolled right through it, Max. We actually have a whole video that we wanted to show to kind of set the stage for people. So I think we're going to do that.
Let's do that.
And then we'll show you what the rewards are too.
Cool.
The For Honor battlefield is where warriors fight to bring glory to their pledged factions. To help you prepare for the many thrilling battles ahead, the For Honor team is happy to announce an all-new training mode coming to the game as part of a free update. Whether you're a seasoned veteran looking to sharpen your skills, or an apprentice who's just joined the fight, the new training mode has much to offer. You'll find the new training mode in the home menu of the game. Once selected, you'll find 4 different sections: training media, apprentice trials, warrior trials, and training arena. If you're looking to simply brush up on your overall For Honor knowledge, the training media section is your in-game library for tutorials. Here you'll find videos on game modes, heroes, and the faction war, along with quick info on in-game features in the tutorial panel section. Now, on to the trials. If you're completely new to For Honor, the Apprentice Trials is the all-new and revamped onboarding system when you first launch the game. The purpose is to show you the basics of the art of battle. The new system will take you step by step through each of the essential skills, grading you as you go. You'll understand guard mode, learn how to use light and heavy attacks, and how to effectively dodge and roll. You'll practice basic guard breaks and focus on conserving your stamina during a fight. Once you've completed the apprentice trials, you should have a good idea of what to do when this big fellow's axe is coming straight for your head. You'll even get rewards based on your performance. From here, you can test your skills on the For Honor battlefield and see how you fare. At some point, you may want to come back and take the next step in your training with the Warrior Trials. Here, you'll learn more advanced techniques of the art of battle, including maneuvers like external blocks and parries, and how to make the most of revenge mode. You'll also learn to fend off multiple enemies at once with zone attacks, pull off brutal executions to properly finish off your enemies, use advanced guard break moves, and add a deeper layer to your combat with the use of feints to create openings against your opponent. Mastering these techniques will take your game to a whole new level. The final piece of the training mode is the training arena. This is a stress-free, no-judgment environment for you to do just about anything with any hero. Want to try out new heroes to see if they fit your style better? You can do it here. Been getting crushed by a particular enemy with a specific moveset? Learn how to retaliate and practice your moves so you can slaughter them in the next battle. The arena is your training ground to customize as you see fit. You'll have a wide range of options to customize your AI opponent's behavior. You can take your frustration out on them as they stand there helplessly. Or you can test your readiness against the best they can throw at you. You can even enable modifiers on your own hero in terms of health, stamina, and revenge state.
I like
Get
this.
insights on damage
I like
points
this.
and stamina costs as you throw and receive attacks. With the new training mode, you too can rise up the ranks from apprentice to master and make your faction proud. Epic battles await you. See you on the battlefield.
Yes.
Badass.
I intended that to be the
I love
intro
that
to our
video.
segment, so
Yeah.
sorry for just jumping right in. I mentioned it.
So let's look at the builds.
Let's look at the rewards.
Yeah, first, rewards first. Yeah, and this is a very valuable point, is that even if you already did the old training, it's worth doing that
Yeah.
one because you get some steel.
Oh, you get a decent amount. Can you show it? There you go. So both separated for both the apprentice and the trials, you get rewards, which is pretty dope. So you get some symbols, ornaments, glorious determination, good name, crate, and steel. So that's pretty cool. And this is the new flow too, right? When you're starting the game for the first time. I saw a question, maybe a sad day. Someone on Reddit was asking, does this mean that the dummy is gone? Our friend the dummy, who I think they call Isaac, is that right? I can't remember the reasoning, sorry.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
We're using a raider now as the dummy.
Which is, fitting.
It's a legendary dummy.
So rip.
Can we go
memoriam.
to the game?
Yeah, we
maybe.
can go to the game. Here we
Look
go.
at that. So now training, you go in there.
Yeah, whole new entry in the
Whole
main
new
menu.
entry, everything changed. So you will start with the apprentice trial when you boot the game.
Exactly. Everything will be locked.
Everything will be locked. We've done. Max, in fact, did everything yesterday night.
Thank you, Max.
Thank you, Max. Apparently, he didn't succeed at not running out of stamina more than once on the stamina
You
tutorial.
can see that some of the trials have side optional objectives that you can do or not, but if you do them all, then you get one of the rewards that we just showed you.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly.
That we just showed you.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly. So there is a completion aspect to it as well. So let's do some. Let's do the.
External.
So he
block.
did this one. And let's do this one.
Yeah, so you'll see it in action. We had the external block, something that we taught you in the old practice mode, but you'll see how much it has evolved. And then we'll see how that
And you will
is good.
see how I'm bad with an assassin character because I never play.
Oh, you took my character? Oh no, it's true. Yeah.
No, I'm
Think that's the
fourth.
Berserker.
Who's that guy? I don't, who am I?
Halvar. You wanna pose, guys?
Don't hurt me.
So yeah, we thought it'd be better to show one of the more advanced things. It's not super advanced, but it's definitely a very good tactic to be aware
I
of.
have to be honorable.
Totally, and like I was saying, like before you had to go through all the previous mechanics to get it, to be able to get to that one, and then once you completed it, then you couldn't practice it anymore.
Right.
But now since it's all like juicy chunks, so you can decide to practice or not.
Go straight to it.
Yeah.
So what should I do now?
And
Just continue parrying, blocking it.
Hey, look at that.
And I need to defeat both enemies. I'm so bad.
Stop freezing, For Honor.
No, this is our intent. Show that you need some work, and then we'll take you into the arena and make you a
You
better
can't
person.
guard break me. I think I shouldn't guard break, c'est ça?
no, you have to defeat them by using what you've just learned.
So I'm really
No
learning.
block, but then switch to the one that you just blocked. You can see that he's
Ah, I see.
giving you a window of opportunity, as we like to say.
Look at him.
That's it.
Legend. Oh,
No, I can't. He will look.
oh.
See?
He is.
He always.
The shame has worn off. Oh. I like to imagine the chat is just shouting moves like the.
And I'm not
Twitch
sure I
plays.
can do any of the moves yet, huh?
All right, next April Fools, let's do Twitch plays.
Because
Damien.
I'm trying, but
No, of course, like we create the bots in a way that you can use all the moves that you usually have access to, because the goal is
Because
really
I'm
to
still in
encourage
the
you to
learning
do the
phase.
yeah.
I should say, 2 minutes before the show started, Damien did not know he'd be playing the game on camera.
voilà,
Yeah, look at you.
voilà, petit pari,
C'est Paris.
execution.
Nice, Damien. You've done it. You've proven yourself worthy of
And I can
Warriors.
display
So this option
the
objective,
side objectives.
that's one that you failed.
Big red mark, yeah. I hope the objective is open the door.
And I open it with some style.
That's true. You gotta give him style points. Well, do you want to jump out and show the arena now? I don't know if we want to make poor Damien suffer here in front of thousands
Yeah,
of
let's
people.
show the
I don't
arena.
know who's suffering more, us watching him or
I know,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
enjoying this. I don't know about you. But yeah, just so we don't take a million years, if you can, Damien, or if you're just so
I'm so.
you're so in the zone that
I'm
you
so
want
into
to
it
make
now.
it happen. Okay. Everyone's rooting for you, Damien. They all want you to succeed.
oh yes.
They all want this to happen. Is there a
That's the suspense.
is there a trial on stamina management?
There is. Yeah. It's in the basic
we-
trial.
Oh, Damien, you're a good sport. I would have done much worse. This is why our devs don't usually
this
play.
off.
We're too busy making the game. Throw him into the blade.
Ah no!
Don't listen to me, Damien. Don't don't do anything I say.
There's an optional objective for that.
There you go.
So,
He's getting greedy.
Oh no! Wait!
no.
It's so painful.
Damien.
Clearly, that's not his name.
There we go. Oh,
Each time he does that.
I believe in Dr.
Wait!
Damien. Yeah!
God.
Open the door!
Free the prisoner.
Look how
Free the
he
dummy.
opens door. Like that, like a Viking.
That's good. You freed him. He doesn't even look grateful that you freed him.
So you see that he got a score, then he'll be ranked on it.
Hey,
He failed the
B grade.
objectives. Yeah.
hey, a B is
not
better
that
than a
good.
C.
B for pretty good.
That's yeah, pretty good. That's good. That's good.
And here is what I've done right, what I've done wrong. And
hope
I
that's
can
the next
continue to the
meme.
next trial.
The next Damien meme, I
cool.
hope it's pretty good.
Okay.
Let's jump into the
That's the
arena
arena.
here.
So arena, I can select 3 different maps.
Yes, 3 different maps, one for each faction, and
Day
each
or
of the
night,
maps has, yeah.
Which one should I choose? The samurai one or
course.
the Dobini one?
Up to you.
I
Up to
think
you.
everybody wants
People
to
are very
see
excited
Dobini
about
at
Dobini for
dusk.
sure.
Because it's like a romantic.
Will we see him, we'll hear him too.
And who should I pick? So, I love that by default it's the Centurion.
That might be
Oh,
good.
you did
the Centurion?
I did this
Pick
earlier.
him, and maybe we have the preset for the...
I did that
Level
earlier. That's my
3?
fault.
Yeah, because the bot level is one of the options that you have,
Okay.
playing against a normal bot. But then we have 2 other presets, sections that you can choose for your opponent. One are presets that of what players usually do in matches, like the shoulder bash vortex for the Warden is one of them. And the other option is you specifically choose the move from the moveset that you want the opponent to do.
Something that I think is cool that we kind of zoomed by is you can play as any character whether you've unlocked them or not,
Exactly.
which I think is a nice. It's nice that you can get your practice
So
in
if you
either
look-
way.
So
Here it is.
There he is.
Dobini. And I've equipped some of the rewards, so the symbol and the ornament as well. You can see. So teach me, Galek, what should I do?
Teach me.
RB.
Now that's a job right there. Teach me.
Well, right now the bot isn't doing
See?
anything by default, so you should go into the arena settings by pressing.
I'm doing the top. The
Whose
top,
voice do
the
I
top
hear?
R.
Well, it's nice to see Dobini again.
RB, RT,
Once you
Yeah.
once you've completed all, you get a validation
And
that you move.
RB,
Hear his voice.
RT.
You have all the information about damage and stamina for you and your enemy. In the quick settings with
let's
LB,
check
you
that
can
out.
change how
Player
health
health.
and stamina is managed. So you can put health on, off,
Opponent
quick,
health
regenerate.
off.
Yeah.
Regenerate, okay. If I do that, opponent, custom, navigation flow.
The bot not doing anything, yeah, I think that's the Luke's mode, right?
Yeah.
That's the mode for me.
Luke,
So
you're here.
here, if
Yeah,
I
I
do,
just pop out like that.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I was waiting in the back, so I'm like, I'm gonna go sit down. There's a seat on the couch.
True.
okay, and then, but if I go to who,
Yes.
I have a.
So a lot of settings. So if we go into the arena settings, you have some of the quick options that you had in the RB button, but then you have more like showing or not the attack stats, putting on your stats or not. The opponent timing feedback, that's something that we added with the trials. It's basically UI that tells you when you should input your button to, for example, parry or
let's
guard break tech.
let's try it.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's a
you
good
can have that feature in the arena.
Okay.
And then in the opponent settings, we have 3 opponent types. Preset is one of them. So that's a preset that we feel players may see often when playing online.
That's cool.
And then you also have a custom moveset here with RB. You can tag specific moves that you want the enemy to do, and then he'll randomly choose
One of those.
One of those. So again, you can practice something very specific or some kind of mix-up. And the last option is just fighting against that bot specifically.
So here, if I do that,
That's handy.
There. Get that Legion kick on you.
I'm scared.
Then you can
As you
practice
should
like
be.
how would you
he's doing
react,
big.
want to dodge.
If I do the presets, just want to see.
Yes.
I'm excited once this is out in a few minutes. I don't know how much longer we have for our maintenance.
And
I'm excited to start seeing kind of
Here we can see the
streams of
gauge.
people just labbing, just practicing new characters or practicing improving their characters.
I think it's a great tool. Like maybe you already talked about that, but if you focus a lot on one character so far, like you go try others. Like Damien is chicken, so you went with he's a chicken, so you went with the Kenzei that he's playing all the time. So I wish we
I
had a bit
just
more
did
balls
10
and try
minutes
something else.
of Berserker.
But
True, he did just kind of I have to play Berserker, and I don't want to use the word embarrass himself.
well, that's what it was.
The trial Daniel was playing before, like Dominic would say, was a trial and an execution.
That's true. That's true.
No, but it's cool this way that people can try more characters and like, try and play more. That's a cool thing. This way you can vary your main menu.
And you can set yourself to kind of be a god so you don't die like
Here we
Exactly. Like that means you could go into quick settings and turn
You
off
can
your
see
health.
all the
That's the
timings.
Roman feature, being a god.
So here I'm full health and he's full health. So I can really practice
Yeah,
on the
without that.
different timings. Without pretty hard, in fact.
The little
Look at
timing there, I
that.
think is a really cool new. That's maybe my favorite bit of this whole thing. Just to see the full window.
And it's super easy to change opponents also if you press change opponent.
Ah, that's
This is
cool.
cool.
Change hero. Change hero will get you a bit out of the
Sorry,
arena so you can change
my
another
bad.
hero.
I will show
Still
another
pretty,
arena
show
like
the
that.
map. Actually, if you want to change the map, yeah. Rainy.
Rainy
Rainy.
day, like today.
Yeah. Except it's snowing.
Yeah, it's snowing. Man. Don't get me started.
So another thing we didn't mention, Dan, at the
Interesting.
top of the show, of all the massive amounts of things coming in this patch, the live update is the input latency thing.
Yeah.
So there's a whole blog post on our website at forhonorgame.com if you want to learn about our first step into dealing with input latency in the game and network delay. So check that out. It's really detailed and technical. Alex, that's planned to be finished at 1, is that what you're saying? The maintenance is now planned to wrap up at 1 o'clock
In 20 minutes.
Eastern time.
In 20
minutes. So enjoy the combat stylings of Damien Peakin.
And just to show how easy it is to change opponent, you can go into the menu.
Yeah, you don't have
Change
to reload,
opponents.
right?
Exactly. Take the PK for example. It's as if you were playing against me. And then confirm. And then
Boom.
behind you.
Behind you.
That is nice.
That's it.
Wow.
It's a lot of
And
cool.
What I would
raising
do
your
with the
character's
bot
customization
PK
as well,
is practice their left and
Yes.
right dodging when they because
That's awesome.
real players do that a lot.
Yeah, I love that feature.
He's not doing anything. Ah oui, but it's because
you didn't
I...
program
Now
it yet.
we have no excuse.
Well, it's true.
I wonder how, like, yeah,
we're gonna
how
we're
much
gonna have a lot
all
more
our
pressure
players
to
will,
get better at the
will
game. I
get
think.
better. Yeah.
Cool. Well,
It's a stress-free environment.
as someone pointed out, it's not that stress-free when Daubeny is watching.
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
And then you can choose the samurai map where no one is watching.
Is there any particular feature else that you'd like to show?
I like turtles.
I like this. I like this a lot. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good.
I don't even know what that's a
You don't know
reference I'm
how-
missing.
You
Clearly.
don't know that meme? Oh my god!
Can
Sorry,
I
I failed everybody on the meme front this week.
can I display other moves for myself?
Yes, totally. Yes, that was the one that we were missing. So in
So I
the,
go in moveset, in fact, and I
you can tag
select
the move
okay.
you want to see. Yeah,
So let's say I want to do
this one.
Tag
this
that
one
move.
or
Tag
this
that
one.
move.
or this one. I can select 4. Okay, up to 4.
The 4, and then
So here I have 4. Then I can do this one, this one, this one.
And when you do it, you get the
Look at
validation.
that.
Okay.
Look at those
Right,
crashing
can do-
plates.
Maybe I want to have that. Getting used to it, Garek. Be careful.
I'm also practicing against the Kente. So hours of fun.
Yeah, this is great.
Bounce.
Like, especially now that we have the starter edition on PC, so we got new people who have not played For Honor. I know a lot of people in our community maybe they don't think they need this. You probably do. But I'm really excited about it for the new players coming in.
And even just for the damage and stamina, like instead
I
of
need
having
it.
to go outside the game to get that kind of information, you can
Yeah.
just test everything here.
Totally.
Even if it's not your main, if you're wondering like how much damage or stamina another characters I'm fighting against is doing, then you can. do
Like, I'm
that.
gonna be
It's pretty
practicing-
easy and quick.
Yeah.
And then for me, like as a bad player.
I'm gonna be practicing lights and other things like against.
Okay, just for that, you should watch it. Are you in a god mode, Damien? God mode, Damien? No. Okay, have the shaman kick your ass, then you're walking
Already
out.
happening.
Roman is waiting for you upstairs. Roman is waiting for you upstairs.
Usually Roman comes down and yells at him to hurry up.
Yeah, they go.
Hey.
Wow!
Good thing you had the
Go,
feedback.
Damien. Good thing you practiced.
He's got the eye of the tiger. The fear of the
No, no, don't do that.
Don't pump him up.
Oh!
Look, he's about to bleed out too. Oh.
Almost.
Oh!
Amazing. Good job, Damien.
Yeah, good
Okay.
job.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So we are now going to transition to our Luke segment. So you two can go have your lunch. And thank you so much,
All right,
Gaelic
thank
and
you.
Damien,
My pleasure.
for joining
Thank
us
you.
as always.
I think you should both steal on that
Yeah.
couch. It would be so awkward.
I'm gonna go.
But still with the full shot.
During the transition, I'm gonna disappear and reappear right there.
All right, thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye.
We'll be
Bye,
back
guys.
with the Dev Talk segment.
I like this. I like this arena thing. I've been hyped for it since I heard of it.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey!
Well, we got rid of them. That's good.
Yeah.
We can move on with the show now.
Gonna have fun now.
How are you doing, Luke?
I'm great. Yourself?
I'm pretty good. There's a lot going on lately. We got a lot of irons in the fire, you would
Yeah,
say.
yeah. It's yeah.
We're cooking up a lot of things that we can't quite talk about. But
No, we won't talk about it. But last week, you probably talked about. We had a workshop last week. Mm-hmm. Like the 8 guys were here were super helpful. I think we always repeat the same thing, but it's having like 8 guys flying over for a week, and it's no vacation. Like they spend
No.
the day playing the game,
definitely not.
giving feedback, and it's truly like cannot wait for people to see what we're cooking.
Yep, it's really good stuff, and I think
Yes.
yeah. Well, that's all we should say.
That's it.
But this is our Dev Talk segment.
Yes, it is.
Semi-new segment now. This is we've got
The third week.
Yeah. So
Third week.
So give us the quick overview for folks who haven't seen it.
Yeah, the Dev Talk is a moment for us to introduce you to some members of the Dev team. Like you've seen, like you had Damien and Gaelic today, Roman, Stefan, Biojad. But now it's an opportunity to talk with other members of the Dev team, because with hundreds of people, there are a lot of people working on the game. And it's also to talk with people from different jobs background. And like we did with you first.
Yep.
Last week we were with Aurélie, she's a gameplay programmer. This week it's going to be with JY, he's the head of testing on the team. We also have Ian, who's an animator, and Nico, I always forget Nico, is the associate art director. So we're touching a bit of different fields. And if you have any ideas, people, just that you know, we're shooting the next bunch of segments on May 4th. On May 4th in the morning, I'm going to sit down in a room here with Max and Phil, and we're going to do probably 5 or 6 interviews in a row. So if you have ideas
I'm
of
back.
people you'd like to have on the show, different like game designers, artists, level designers, programmers, just drop us the suggestions, and we're gonna see what we can do. And it's truly to for you to know a little bit more the dev team. So this week we have a JY, Jean-Yves Thibouteau. He's been at Ubisoft for a very, very long time.
As long as you?
More.
Wow.
I don't know if he arrived, because for me it's in 2 parts. Like I arrived in '99 and I left for 2 years, and I came back. I think he arrived in that period of time. So it's in consecutive years, it's more than me.
Wow.
But I'm a bit older than him, so it's I arrived before. I arrived in the past century. You know, I just met 2 hours ago. I met a bunch of students from an engineering school in Montreal.
Okay.
Some of them in their first year of college, so they're about 19. So it means when I first started to work here,
They were born.
they were born.
This is why the community calls you Papa Luke.
They had a diaper. I was like, okay, so I can be your dad. And by the way, Grim Shiny, happy birthday, man! 18 years old tomorrow.
Yes, happy birthday to Grim.
Last week we made a little appearance on his
Made it
stream. And if any people doubted it was truly us, it was truly us. So GY, testers are key part of teams. They're the guys in the dark, in the shadow. They're doing an amazing job. They play the game, they test the features, they find bugs. They are like a key part
Oh yeah.
of dev teams, and we don't say that enough. So that's why I wanted to have JY in the first wave of segments, and we can have a testers later on, to see like what's the work, what do you do on a daily basis.
I think that would be cool because I think people still don't get the scope. So every time we kind of do a new type of build, even just to show the game on the stream, we need testers to go through and make sure it's working, make sure things are not broken in different ways.
Exactly.
So like that's the smallest example too. Like the amount of, and the more we add to the game, the more complex.
The more complex it becomes. Like any new hero, at first we had 12. So there was like, if I'm playing the Warden, I have 11 possible matchup. Now we have 18. So with the Warden, I have 17 different matchups.
And that's just in 1v1.
Exactly. So it's just, anyway, they do an incredible job, and we felt it would be cool to talk with GY. So Max, whenever you're ready,
Cool.
you can go into the Dev Talk segment.
Let's check it out.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Dev Talks. We're meeting Jean-Yves Thiboutot, Quality Project Lead on For Honor. Hello GY, how are you?
I'm good, Phil.
Good. We're going to call him GY because Jean-Yves is quite long and GY is quite fast. So GY?
For once, it's at that JF.
Exactly. So Quality Control Project Lead on For Honor.
Yeah.
What is it? What do you do?
Sum it all, I'm responsible for the test on the project. So bugs, making sure everything is delivered on time, balancing.
So you're creating bugs?
Yeah, I am. No, sorry.
Okay, it's your fault?
It's my fault. No, seriously, I'm in charge of a team of about 200 people on the project.
Wow.
So from Montreal to Romania to India, that are testers, dev testers, and specialists for first party.
And for how long have you been working in testing in video games?
16 and a half years.
16 and a half?
Yeah, first
Wow.
job in the video game was in test. Now I'm just on top of the food chain.
And the studio is 20 years old, so
Yeah.
you've been there for a very long time.
Yeah.
When we're still a very small family working in Montreal.
Yes.
Forgot to ask you, are you more a knight, a Viking, or a samurai?
Yeah, well, look, the beard, the belly, I'm a Viking.
It makes two of us. Two with beard, two with belly, and two Vikings.
Yeah, there we go.
So when you look back at For Honor, you've been on the project for quite a long time now. What is like the most memorable moment you can have? Something when you look back, you're like, okay, this is.
It's buffering. Hold on.
This was great.
There was it was with you. Remember Gamescom? We were here until like 2 a.m. getting the last build ready for everyone that went to Germany to see the game for the first time. Player were able to play it. We did crazy amount of time just to nail that version. I had you with us, talking directly to Stefan about, hey, it's coming, peoples are here. It was really great. It was one of the best moments.
It was quite epic.
Oh, yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
it was,
finishing a demo, and for everybody to know, the people were flying out to Germany the day after.
Yeah.
So when we talk about, if we look at For Honor
Yeah.
as a game, like not the Quality Control Project Lead,
For Honor.
the player.
Yeah.
What's your main character? Which one do you really like?
I'm a raider, but I'm starting to like the Islander more and more.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
It's the only character I can use to beat Apollyon right now. So I think it's the main reason.
Yeah, we're shooting this during the Apollion's Legacy event. So.
Especially that. So it's I'm not a good player. I'm here to hire.
It makes two of us!
Yeah, I'm here
That's
to
great.
hire the best dev tester that became the best player in the project. But yeah, it's anything's Viking. I'm playing them, but Raider and Islander.
Joy, one time, maybe when we were preparing Gamescom, you came on my desk and probably during the summer you were wearing a t-shirt. And I saw your tattoo
Oh yeah,
on
this
your
one.
arm. Yeah,
This
it's
one, yeah.
two knives crossing
Yeah.
and a joystick.
Yeah, kitchen knives.
Kitchen knives. Yeah,
Kitchen knives.
very
yeah.
important.
And very important.
So, why?
Well, as I said earlier, I've been here for 16, almost 17 years. But before that, I went to culinary school. So I have a background in cooking, and now on top, now I'm making video games. And the joystick is because I'm that old and I used to play with that joystick.
Yeah, me too. And there's a
I
rumor
played with that
every
thing
year
for
you
joysticks
host a
too
famous
back in the day.
party where you cook for your entire team.
All of them, yeah. All the one that wants to come, but yeah. I've been doing that for the last 10 years, I think.
I've never been invited.
Yeah, you're not on my team. Yeah. But I've
See,
invited some...
that's all I have to deal with.
Yeah, I've invited some of your marketing guys though before, so
Okay.
they should tell you how.
Maybe one day I will have my chance to.
Yeah, maybe one day.
So, anything you want to share with the community about your job, about For Honor, that you say it will be nice for them to know this particular element about For Honor?
Everyone is super proud of the product. We have it's an incredible game. I've been here, as I said, for 16 years, and I've played all the franchise of Ubisoft. And this one is it's one of the most bug-free games that we release. Also, I mean, Ubisoft has a lot of titles, and this one
Bug-free game, really?
We do talk
Really?
about dedicated servers and things like that, but the game is strong. And I'm
Wow.
really proud of the fact that we have a strong product. Some slips, sometime. It happened.
always happens.
It happened.
It happens to the best of us.
It happened to the best of us, and some of them passed, but we are quick to react, and that's what I like also about this team, making the game always better for the future.
Cool. Thank you very much, JY.
Thank you.
Thanks for being our guest on Dev Talk.
Death Talks.
Thank you, everybody.
you.
See you next week.
Yes. I feel like we should have JY cook us something.
Yeah.
I did not know he went to culinary school.
You see, that's why we do those things.
Yeah, exactly.
Even like he's a coworker and he didn't know.
Yeah, he's like 10 feet
Phil,
from
did
me.
he go to any of his party of his thing once? Yes, I heard a lot of stuff
Yeah.
about those things.
Cool.
And yeah,
well,
never
we're-
invited on my part.
time for the community corner, but
Yes.
as mentioned in the chat, the maintenance is over. So go and
Go and
log
practice.
in and download. Yeah, it's fine. That's
Are you-
fine. We're gonna do the community corner now. If you're really excited, you can go download. I think you still have to download, right? So, or maybe the server. I don't know. Anyway,
It's done.
maintenance is over.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to go download that, and I will see you guys in that. I am very happy for this arena. It looks like it's going to be very fun. So I will see you guys in there. I'll see you there. You like and subscribe because I was here for more. See you next video. Bye, everybody.